make this blinking circuit that you see on the right, the first thing we got to do is get our breadboard, our battery, and then I'll connect both sides of the breadboard. Trust me, you're going to want to be able to use both sides of the breadboard, connecting both sides of the battery. The next thing is we're going to get our 555 chip, which is what this whole thing's powered by. Now, in our circuit diagram, you see all these numbers, like here's a 4, here's an 8, here's a 7. So to know which number is which, every integrated circuit has a notch on one side, and it goes counterclockwise from that notch. So this here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So looking at the circuit diagram, the 4 is connected to the plus side of the battery. So I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, connect that to the plus. The 8 is also connected to the plus side of the battery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 100K resistor goes from the plus side of the battery to the 7 pin. So I will go from the plus side of the battery to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make sure that's 100K. If you're making this with a real circuit and that's a blue resistor, this would have an orange stripe. The next thing I'll do is I'm going to skip this 1K resistor for now. I'm going to connect the 2 and the 6 together. So 1, 2. Here's the 2. And I'm going to connect this to the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm ready to connect my 1K between the 7 and the 6, or between the 7 and the 2. It doesn't really matter because the 2 and the 6 are connected to each other. So I'll take this. It was in the 7, but I will connect it like this. So between the 7 and the 2. Next, I'm going to connect this 47 microfarad capacitor. Notice it goes between either the 2 or the 6, to the minus side of the battery. So I'm going to take this and connect it from the 2 to the minus side of the battery. Now, a capacitor like this needs to be wired in a certain direction. The white stripe of it, if you're holding an actual capacitor, it has little minuses in it. That white stripe goes to the minus. Or you can also think about it as the short leg goes to the minus. Now we only have 3 pins left. We have the 1 pin, which just goes to minus. So 1. And then the 5 pin connects to nothing. It's just naked. That's this one right here. It's connected to nothing. And then finally we're ready for the 3 pin, which then goes to a resistor and then to the plus side of the battery. So I'll go from the 3 pin to a resistor, and then to an LED, and the plus side of the battery like this. Ta-da! It should blink. I realize I made a mistake. The capacitor here says 47 micros. I never changed that. So let's change this to 47 micros. And now it should blink about once every 5 seconds. There you go. Now let's play with this a little bit. We're going to play with this resistor, and this capacitor. So this top resistor, the one that was 100K, if it's bigger, it blinks slower. If it's smaller, it blinks faster. So let's make this 1/10. Let's make it 10K. Now do y'all see that the LED is blinking 10 times as fast? Another thing we can do is change the capacitor. It works the same way. So I'll go from about 50 micros to about 5 micros. Now it should blink significantly faster, and you'll see it does. Okay? That's because how this whole circuit works is it fills and drains this capacitor. So if the capacitor is a tenth of the size, it blinks 10 times as fast. The next thing we'll look at, and I'll bring this up a little bit, is this resistor here. This is kind of like the length of the blink. So right now it's 1K, so I'll change it to 5K, and you'll see the blink lasts a little longer. And I'll go from 5K to 50K, and now you'll see the blink lasts significantly longer. So, in review, this one is the blink rate, so I'll make this 50 so it'll blink faster. This one is the blink length. This one does the blink rate. And then this one here is just the brightness of the LED. So if I wanted to make the LED brightener, I can make that 0.1. Now it's really bright. I'll show you one last thing, which is right now, hopefully you agree. Let me make this so it's easier to see. This LED is mostly off. Oh, hold on. Okay. This LED is mostly off and it blinks on. But you can switch it. So instead of connecting to the plus, it connects to the minus. And now it's mostly on, but blinks off. So you can connect the output to either the plus or the minus. It doesn't really matter. So right now it's blinking off instead of blinking on. Anyways, that's it for your blinking circuit. I believe in class, one cool thing we do is we switch this resistor to be a photoresistor. And then you can hook like your flashlight up to it. It's pretty cool, honestly. And it'll change the blink rate. So in the light it blinks fast, and in the shadow it blinks slow. It's pretty cool. So that's what we're doing in class. Make sure that you video your circuit when you're done, and good luck.